Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I work for the Systems Group, part of FUJIFILM Dimatix. Our office is actually located across town from our main campus, up by the Lebanon Airport. When I joined the company over 16 years ago, I started with the documentation department. With that group, I learned a lot about our printheads and other products, the documentation and processes required to build them. My initial responsibilities with the Systems Group were that as configuration management, a little bit of planning, and working with production in a limited fashion. As our group grew, we saw more engineers come on board and the scope of our systems grew. Today, our systems group consists of about 50 people. We often work in teams as part of our projects and products. Teams frequently consist of a system level engineer who takes a lot of the information from the customer and brings it back to our plant and disseminates it amongst the rest of us, which includes the mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, software engineers, planners like me, our test team, and other support people as needed. I really enjoy working as part of these teams. With working with the systems engineers, I get a better understanding of what our customers want. And then working with the electrical engineers and the mechanical engineers, I understand their interpretation of what the customer wants as it relates to the materials that I need to work with materials to purchase. My job doesn't end once the equipment gets to test. Test also needs support of the planners because they often need different materials, either for testing or for fixing things that happen during the test process. We learn a lot during test, especially since many of our builds are first time. And at that point, engineering also gets heavily involved with making sure that what the customer wanted has truly been realized through production and into the test process. The systems group is interesting because it attracts people from a wide variety of backgrounds. For me, I actually have a degree in fine art, which one might wonder what one does with a degree in fine art, which my parents were certainly wondering at the time. But through some interesting opportunities, I ended up here. And as it turns out, working for a company like Fuji, I do get to apply some of what I learned in school. We work a lot with ink, we work with color, we work with different formulations, we work with printed images, and a lot of those things are things I studied in college. And so I get to take my background in manufacturing from a previous job, kind of marry it with some knowledge that I've gained here and some knowledge that I had from school and my first career outside of school. And it's kind of come full circle into this really great experience. Fuji's been a terrific place to work, and I'm looking forward to being here for at least another 16 years.